Gotta see if the stream works. It does. Alright, I'll be so surprised if anyone ends up coming to the stream because I'm not promoting it anywhere. And I think the last time I streamed here was like a couple months ago. But hopefully we can change that. Why does it say the session's 0 minutes though? The fuck? It's not! I've been streaming. Oh, there we go. 34 minutes. Okay. Open the chat in case anyone comes in. I'm so curious how many people will just, like, hop in just from the Twitch. We'll see, I guess. Alright. I need to collect the stars that I have placed in my little Mario 64 ROM hack. Obviously, this isn't a big ROM hack or anything like that. Just little stuff has changed. Like this peaceful black bomb here at the beginning. They can just choose to kill if you want. I mean, choice is an option. Choice is an option. Dude, that sounds good even though it makes no sense. Choice is an option. Okay, we need the red coins. So yeah, in every level I've pretty much moved the red coins, but some spots I've kept the same because they're just too iconic in my mind. And I didn't want this game to be like, or this ROM hack to be like too much of a change from the original game. Just like, you know, my own personalized version of Mario 64 type beat, you know, with slightly different textures as you can see with the Goombas and some other things you may have noticed. Oh no, the cannon guy I moved. That's right. I moved him up here. Also, just moving things around makes me, like, utilize different parts of the level that were already there in original Mario 64, but just kind of useless. Like, there'd be, like, random, like, invisibility caps or metal caps in random places that didn't really make sense or have a huge use for them. Whereas, you know, I feel like I've repurposed them a bit in some of the levels. But not in this one, because there's not that many useless power-ups here. I mean, there's only the winged one, and you kind of need it, right? So, well, not kind of, you definitely do. I think I've unlocked, yeah, I have unlocked the wing cap. And I've moved the red coin thing here, where the star appears. And Chain Chomp is now up here. Where does that leave King Babam? Well, I already did that star, so you'll never know. Bro, I love doing, like, the kick up a slope trick. I don't know how many people actually know about that. I feel like it's common knowledge, but just because I've known about it for years and years and years doesn't not mean... Okay, every Bluetooth device just disconnected there for a second. I don't know why. One sec. Dude, too much USB-age. Or wait, is it because my Switch controller ran out of batteries? Bro. I think it's because of that. One sec. Okay. Did it go down? Did what go down? Did my stream go down? It says unstable. Average stream bitrate is too high. Oh, it's because I have bitrate on for YouTube. What's the bitrate on Switch? Or not Switch, Twitch. God damn. Okay, let me... Do you stream on YouTube? Twitch sucks. I do stream on YouTube sometimes, or actually most of the time, but this is more like of a test stream, so I didn't want to bring like too much general attention, you know, to the stream, because I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. But I use both. Usually YouTube. You're just laggy as hell. Yeah, I think that's my problem. Twitch bitrate. 1 second. Okay, 4.5K output. What is my bitrate? Okay. Okay, this might be better. Let me know if this is better for you. Because I do stream on YouTube, I had my bitrate settings too high. Which is basically like how much stream data goes from, you know, your computer to the online servers. And YouTube has better server standards, so the recommended bitrate's higher than on Twitch. So I lowered that, and hopefully it doesn't lag anymore. That should fix the issue. Now I need to reconnect my controller. Then we can... Well, welcome, King Chama. I don't know if I've seen your username around here before. Like, I kind of have a, like, a bad memory when it comes to usernames that I don't see, like, super constantly. Alright. There we go. Okay, how many do I have? Time to find the rest of my very much better placed 8 red coins. I love Mario 64, but some of the levels have like the dumbest 8 red coin placements. Lethal Lava Land? Oh my god. You know I changed that up. Okay, where? I definitely left this one in because this is like one of my favorite red coin placements, just because I love doing the jump kick. And then the last one should be on top of the mountain. There's also a bunch of really random fading warps in certain levels. Like Snowman's Land has one that is just like, it makes no sense. So being able to repurpose those has been nice. Because I'm using a program to ROM hack this, which is like, I guess kind of like a user-friendly program where you just like basically move around the level assets and change like level names and stuff. So, and change textures. So it isn't like obviously super in-depth. It very much is like still Mario 64, but I'm able to change just enough to where, I don't know, it's just fun to mess around with. I think I've played through this game so many times, might as well you know, play around with it and see what I can change. Like having Mario's eyes always just the eyelids half open, dude. He doesn't give a fuck, bro. Mario doesn't give a shit, dude. If only I could add him smoking a blunt, dude. That takes actual modeling. I guess I could put a shitty texture on his mouth, but... My goal with this ROM hack is also to make things kind of look like a bit official, like in the sense that like there's not like super random like randomly placed elements that are like super clearly edited. That's not perfect in that regard, but and there's some stars I just didn't even want to change, because since this is still fundamentally Mario 64 and I can't really change too much about it, You know, unless I like really try and you know, become a fucking Mario 64 pro ROM hack programmer, but the ceiling's a bit too high on that for how much I'm interested in Mario 64 ROM hacking. Although I do like it, so I don't know. But I want easy peasy tools, dude. I don't want to deal with actual programming or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I could show you a bit how it works if I go into editing, but today I mostly just want to play because I've done most of the editing. I just need to get stars to catch up to play the levels that I want to edit. Because I actually did increase the star count or the star requirement to get to different points in the Peach's Castle to be different. So instead of like 30, 50, 70, it's now 50, 70, 119. So gotta get all these stars, man. Even though I already know they work, because it's like, why wouldn't they? They're like barely edited, a lot of these, but I only really have the stars on this file for like the stuff I really thoroughly tested, like ideas that like need to make sure that like you know, stuff is the right distance for Mario to jump to and stuff like that. But anything that I know will just work off the bat, like moving a red coin, for example, you know? That I haven't gone the star for, because I just know it will work. See, now this is something I'm kind of stress testing, is the new placement of where that star will appear, but it isn't a place where you can get to it. Maybe I should like adjust its placement a bit to make it more natural to fly into. After getting the 5th like coin. I'm actually gonna look into that right now. One sec. Okay. If we kind of replicate me getting the 5 secrets here. And then, well, there we go. This seems perfect that way.
Here we go.
I kind of want to do that again. I want to see if you can get it into like one fluid flying motion to the star, and if the star has like the right placement for that. Because usually I just get lucky and it does have the right placement for those sort of things. And I feel like that's, we have another one of those cases here. Where it just works off the rip, but... Let me see if my bitrate's better, real quick. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. There's also like little things I've changed that I don't know. I just think are like cute or interesting to change, or just a nice different change of pace. Like for example, the star counter in the top right. It usually has eyes. I just removed the eyes, dude. I'm like, no more eyes on this. Okay, wait, that's 4. Shouldn't it be 5? Wow. I need to do that again. Try to replicate. Yeah, honestly, it seems like a pretty decent placement. I guess I'll just leave it. Alright. I could get the 100 coin star, but there's nothing really to like playtest legitimately there, because it's just gonna be the same in almost all of them. Okay. Let me see if I've done all of Big Boo's Haunt. Okay, I did not. Okay, there's one challenge in here that I actually don't know if it's possible yet, but I just thought it was such a smart idea that I left it in, and I'm gonna see right now if I can cheese it with the invisibility cap. I feel like this is the only way to beat the new Mr. I, which, as you might have guessed, if you know the layout of this level, I replaced right here. But I don't know if it's like possible to like circle him fast enough without falling down. So I can circle him. It's at like, I think a slow enough pace that doesn't kill him. So maybe if I get the invisibility cap, I can just kind of like circle around in his own hitbox. Is what I'm thinking. Because I do like that room of holes that is normally like not that threatening at all because there's only a red coin there, is now a whole new beast because of the Mr. I. Can I just... Yeah, dude, maybe that... Yeah, dude, that's the only way to do it, dude. Maybe I should name the star something like invisibility cap Mr. I needed or something. I don't know. Because now I'm noticing that the star is just spawning where it used to. So you're gonna need the invisibility cap no matter what. Dude, it would suck if someone figured out how to do that without the invisibility cap, and then like you need the invisibility cap to get in. I definitely should rename it. It's called Eye to Eye with Mr. I, but maybe it should be called... Maybe even more eyes if I can like put the word invisible in there. Like Eye to Eye... Invisible to Mr. I, invisible, I don't fucking know, something. Now we gotta test out the Boo on the balcony because I put him there to replace the lack of Mr. I being there. But if the star's just gonna appear there, then the room already has significance. And I can remove that Boo, and it seemed like he was phasing through the wall, which would make it so you could kill him from outside the room. Which is not good. And maybe instead of dealing with that, I should just move him. But I honestly don't know where to move him. I've tried so many spots. Maybe it won't be a well. Okay, where's the star spawn? Still up there? Okay, then putting him there is stupid. I guess I should put him near where the star spawns then if it's always gonna spawn on the roof. Okay, let me do that. Alright, now you guys see the making process, dude. Alright. So I'm not some expert hacker or anything. It's just this program, but okay. Orbit. The boo. Boo. All right. I could put one of the boos required for the first mission in here. Then you would need the invisibility cap more. Would be cool. Okay. This is his original spot. I can move him to just on top of the roof. And he'll just spawn right. Okay. That might be interesting to try and fight him up there. Okay. And then. Oh, yeah, I was gonna move one of the boos that you need for first mission. Not that one. Not that one. This one I already moved. That one. The weird thing about these boos is that there's like two of them layered on top of each other. Is there really just that many boo bits? I thought there was more, dude. That's the big one, which I'm just gonna leave there because like I think it's the best place for it. Are there any more boo buddies in macro? Dude, I swear there's more. I guess there is only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all such good spots, though. I could maybe move this one, but then... But then... This spot wouldn't really have anything in it. I guess I could move a red coin. I don't know what red coin I would move. I'm thinking, like, do I have to make it annoying? But yeah, it's the haunted house. If any level is gonna be annoying and weird, if I make any level annoying and weird, it should be this one. Not that annoying. It's not like this is gonna be the first time anyone's playing Mario 64 with this ROM hack. Although with the way I'm making it, it is vaguely just as cryptic as the original, so. Okay, so we got that. Let's see where the red coins are. Or maybe I could just like... Yeah, because there's no reason to go into that room now. I love that red coin placement. I love this one. I love this one. Dude, I love all these placements, though. Okay, this one... Oh, but then this room's useless if I move that one. And I do want one on the roof. I mean... I'd like a reason to go on the roof for the red coin mission, but I don't have to. There. Okay, what room is... Just this room, right? Maybe I can put the blue coin switch there. Where is the blue coin switch? Oh, it's here? Yeah, honestly, dude. Honestly, man. Yeah, I feel like this is like a place it would be in the original game, too. Sometimes I think maybe I'm like subconsciously replacing stuff where it got like moved in Mario 64 DS, because I'm pretty sure a lot of things got moved in that, but I haven't played it a lot, so I don't know. But I've definitely played it enough to where it could subconsciously be making me make these decisions. Okay, maybe it'd be cool if it's like a backtrack. Like, uh, in the middle of this. And then here. And there's only 4. Could make more out of it and convert another object into it, but I think we can just do with 4. Yeah, the timer's usually long enough. I think like across the board it's like 10-second timer or something, so should be able to get them all. And then you'll need to go into that room for red coins or 100 coins. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, I want to change the eye level's name. And I might want to change some textures, but I gotta play it first to do that. Alright. Love, act. No, that's levels. Act. Name of it is Eye to Eye with Mr. I. Hmm. Unseen Eye beats Mr. I or Stump. Maybe stumps Mr. I. An unseen eye stumps Mr. I. Unless there's like a word that means defeat that starts with like I or something, then maybe I can change it to that. Later. Alright.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
The fuck? Trying to open another window and it's not letting me. Hello?
I'm tired. Yahoo! Yahoo!
Do you like how I added eyes to the Peach portrait did? Wait, can I actually... Awesome.
Yahoo!
Fucking awesome. Okay, Big Bouzant should be perfect now. Minus maybe any texture changes I want to do. I don't know why I wanted to kill that boo so bad. I was thinking about the change I made to the first mission. I realized I'm not even on the real mission. We're on the first mission. Where was I going again, dude? I completely lost. Oh yeah, I was okay. Yeah. I'm getting the 8 red coins, and I'm testing out this. There's also a star down here, but I'm pretty sure I already got it. Yeah. I love placing stars in these like random ass places. Let me just like restart the mission. There we go. I was trying to figure out how Twitch moderation tools worked again. Pretty sure. Still, no, I don't. I think I actually removed the red coin in this area because of Mr. I. That's still a good source of coins. Okay, let's see if we can do this without fucking it up this time. Walking across a simple ass bridge. Yeah, more than enough time. Awesome. I really should have placed a red coin in the basement area, but I didn't. There's just too many good places for red coins in Big Bouzant, man. Meanwhile, like, other levels have, like, no good places for red coins. Like, I was struggling so hard to find, like, good red coin placements in Jolly Roger Bay. But in Big Bouzant, there's, like, just so many little nooks and crannies that are great for red coins. Now I'm wishing I would have put one in the basement, because I'm thinking of some good spots, but I feel like every other spot that I used has already been, you know, taken up, or is already too fucking good. Sorry, I'm more thinking about, like, what I want to change in the level and focusing on that. Like, I have a very one-track mind. And I'm just happening to stream it and test out. Just streaming, doing, you know, stuff I just do in my free time anyway. In a more casual setting. And seeing if people jive with it. I'm not trying to be the most entertaining possible, obviously. Oh, shit. It's like you need the fucking kick strat. I hope people, if I release this and people play it, they know that that's a thing. Pretty sure it's common knowledge, but maybe I can make one of these signs say it. Wait, what does the sign say? Okay, running in circles. I need to remember this because that's how I'm going to identify which text to change. Running in circles makes bad guys roll their eyes. Alright, I'm going to definitely take one of these signs and introduce that mechanic to people. Alright, one of the red coins is over by the bookcase, but I think with a well-timed wall jump you can skip it. But maybe I can't. I don't know. Sometimes, dude, I seriously to this day don't know what causes Mario to bonk into a wall versus slide off it. And I've played this game a shit ton. Dude, I feel like that placement might not be like super user-friendly, but you do, I guess if you come in this way, you could see it. I just like utilizing that little shelf space up there since it's like so random and never really used or seen normally, so. Okay. I feel like I've gotten more red coins than that. But I guess that's what happens when you spread them so far apart. Dude, like in the original game, some red coins are like right next to each other. It's like kind of dumb. Lethal Lava Land, anyone? I know I mentioned that earlier, but bro. Lethal. I felt like I said it that way. Even though I meant lethal. Lethal's just easier to say though. It should be called that. I'm so curious. I feel like you can do this without. I might move. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the question mark block to here. So it's easier for people to know to use it on the boss. Even though I do have it in the title though. But it is kind of annoying to go all the way back there. Or maybe I could like place it right here. I think that would be a good place. Or just somewhere that isn't like as far all the way down there. Okay, which red coins did I not get? I know there's one on the roof. Did I not go into like the first little boo area? No, I did. I went on the roof outside. Like the little house roof. Did I leave a red coin? No, it's just the other boo. I also need to find, like, a good source of coin stat. I didn't change anything. In terms of, like, the coins, except for the red coins, so... Maybe I'm, like, forgetting a big batch of coins. Or maybe the coin limit on this level is just really tight, and I've never really noticed before. I don't remember it being too tight. Oh, okay, I think I remember where it is, yeah. It's this one, right? There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna use the stairs. I feel like I could change some of these like grimy ass walls to like wooden texture, and it would look better.
Here we go!
I'll get the 100 coins later. You like how I removed the L is real? Dude, it was never real, dude. I think there's like a little... Is there a little alcove up here? Or am I just like misremembering something? I remember... It might be a Mario 64 DS thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna edit some shit. Although I'm thinking I might end the stream soon because I feel like this is not the most interesting thing to watch as I anticipated it might be more interesting. But it's me just kinda... I don't know. Just doing this, but saying my thoughts out loud. Doesn't seem like people are super interested, but... Edit this. I'll just leave the game on the background so we have music at least with this. Just finish editing Big Boo's Haunt, and then I think I'll just do the rest of this on my own because I don't want to bore people. But then again, me streaming it doesn't really change anything. I'm gonna be doing this probably anyway, so I don't know. Okay, let's go to a Big Boo's Haunt. And move that switch in. And change those fucking... Dude, I don't think I like those fucking grimy ass textures in any part of the level, dude. I think I just wanna... Okay, there's like different types of grime. I think it's this one. Then this is the wood, okay. Import. Wood. Good. See how that looks. Get to the... Do-do-do. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Although it makes that texture, that graph, that collision look really weird. What even is that? I didn't even know there was collision there. Was that even supposed to be with the other texture? Like a fucking piece of shit? Okay. Either here or here. But I already have the title, like An Unseen Eye Stumps Mr. I. Maybe I could put it here. So it's like not super obvious to use it on Mr. I, but it's still like you don't have to rely on doing like that wall jump over to the other balcony. Although it's not that crazy. But I think it's just nicer to have it here. Let's see if I can reposition one of these signposts to be about whatever. Is there another part where I can teach it more easily? Because no, I think the roof is like the only good place for this level. I'm thinking, could I teach it in another level and then someone will remember it for this roof? No, I think its own sign would be nice. I'm gonna have a special message here. Alrighty. Save. Or maybe I could have it like against the wall. Like it's built onto the wall. I can make that illusion. Maybe I could like... Yes! Oh my god, that's perfect. That's way better. Okay. I kind of want to move and repurpose some of those other signs too. But I don't know what exactly I want them to do yet. Or say. And what else? I think it was just that I wanted to change. And that's that. I think Big Boo's Haunt is pretty complete. Maybe I could... Okay, is there really a red coin I can move? I love that place. Oh yeah, I love that one. Although that one was kind of hard to remember, but I still love the location. One. Maybe this one. But it's good to have some easy ones too that are not super far away. And I can name like it 8 red coins in the haunted house, and then it wouldn't like count the basement. But it's also on top of the roof there too. I never need to be exactly close for that. Anyway, I feel like this is all like super boring talk for people. Let me see. Well, we do have 7 viewers. But I don't know. I feel like this isn't super entertaining content, so I'm gonna stop it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed what little I had to show, and who knows, maybe you guys could play this. Boring as hell. Yeah. I'm I'm just like so focused in. I can't focus on two things at a time. I can't be like fucking super entertaining and like focus on all these like little minute like changes like, I wonder if I want to do this or do that or change that or whatever. So it isn't as good of a mesh as I thought, but I thought, hey, why the hell not try it, you know? Yeah, but hey, I mean, this is my Twitch. I'm more like experimental over here anyway. But yeah, I'm realizing that this is not like the best combo. I think it's the same reason why I don't stream League of Legends, where like I need to put too much of the focus into the game that I can't focus on, you know, being you know, more deliberately energetic for like a stream and more entertainer kind of mode, I suppose. Just I got that one track mind going on, but yeah, I'm starting to realize like, oh god, it's just me being like, maybe I should place this there. It's like not that interesting. So but I still want to continue doing this, so maybe I'll think of something better to stream later, like a different game or whatever. I don't know about today or whatever, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for stopping by regardless. Why are you self-depreciating? Cause I'm not. I'm just saying that like I was just explaining my thought process. I'm not trying to self-depreciate. I'm very confident in my entertainment skills, just not when I'm focusing on specific certain tasks or whatever. It just doesn't, some things I can't do at the same time as well, I suppose. Just how I am. I'm not self-depreciating, I'm just over-explaining sometimes how I am with these things. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stream later to follow. Yeah, maybe later today, maybe. What's your last entertaining stream? No, I usually stream on YouTube. Let me show you my YouTube channel. But yeah, dude, now you're putting me in an awkward position. I'm sorry, dude. I just meant this to be a chill stream. I guess any stream can be someone's first impression of me, I suppose. I don't know. Now you got me all self-conscious with that self-depreciation comment, dude. You. But yeah, normally I stream on here. But yeah. Dude, yeah, wait. Dude, that's fucking bullshit, bro. 2-minute unskippable ad? Dude, Twitch is crazy. Twitch is crazy. We might need to just continue on YouTube under any circumstance, dude. But yeah. One minute left. I mean, I want to end stream, but damn, bro. You counting down the ads just to talk with me? But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit out of it, I guess, today. I don't know why. But, yeah, later when I'm in a more hype mood, maybe I can stream something else. But yeah, usually I stream like, oh shit, 30 seconds. Dude, I don't want to talk until he's fucking here, dude, because I'm kind of talking directly to the reek. Yeah, I usually play stuff like Pikmin and stuff, but it's okay. What were you saying? Dude, 2-minute ads unskippable on Twitch? That's crazy, dude. Thanks for trooping through that just to hear. or continue the conversation. But yeah, usually I stream on this YouTube channel. But I haven't been streaming for the past couple months. I'm trying to like get back into it, and my main demographic isn't on Twitch. So, and I'm kind of already like editing this Mario 64 ROM hack, so I'm like, might as well stream it, kind of like, you know, get me used to like, get my brain, I guess, used to like talking to a YouTube audience again, because it's been a while. But I realize that I'm so focused on like doing all these little tweaks and making this that it just ends up kind of being boring. I've done a similar thing where I've tried to live stream me editing YouTube videos, and the same thing happens. Also, like, because I feel like I take too long on things. I'm like too perfectionist or whatever. At least to a point where like it isn't conducive to a good viewer experience. With all like the little like tweaks I do, like with editing, like I'll repeat like the same like fucking 30 seconds of audio or whatever to get the perfect like placing or like whatever, like millions of times. But you know, a bunch of editors know about that struggle. But yeah, this is the YouTube channel that I usually stream on. Another dude, I can't even have a conversation, bro. Is there like an aggressive ad setting that I have turned on? Yeah, is there like... Let's see. Let's see if I'm like accidentally bombarding you. How many minutes of ads do you want to run per hour? 6 minutes is recommended. Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, I'm just gonna see if I can turn off ads. Okay, I tried to lower the ad frequency, but dude, if you got a 7-minute ad, yeah, we're done. That's insane. Cause like, does Twitch want people to have viewer attention? That's actually nuts, bro. It's like ad block is a requirement for Twitch. 7 views is more than I thought, but the chat's pretty inactive, so my conclusion is that this is boring AF. But I'll yeah, I don't know. Dude, the Twitch experience is just having a chatter come in and say they can't watch because there's too many ads. Bro. And Twitch takes like 1,000,000% too. I didn't realize Twitch was this bad because people still openly use it a lot. So I thought it was like decent, but this sounds ridiculous. Four minutes left. Dude, I kind of want to wait the 4 minutes because he's waiting the 4 minutes. Like the Reek. But I don't want to stream anymore. So it's like, what the fuck, bro? I want to chill with the Reek, bro. No. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna wait 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna raid someone. But he's counting down, bro. He's literally counting down. Look at this. 4 minutes left. Come on, dude. 3 minutes left. He did in 3 minutes left. Maybe I can hook up my Switch too and just play some UFO 50 and chill. I might do that instead. That's awkward if I have a stream bot where I talk about ending it an hour in and it ends up being 5 hours long. I think that's happened to me before. Maybe this will be one of those times. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I feel out of it though. I think I didn't get a good sleep, honestly. I usually never get a good sleep, so. Alright, maybe I can hook up. Like, I'm feeling even too lazy to hook up my fucking Switch to. I could be, because I don't know. I didn't get a good sleep. But dude, this guy's counting down now. He's saying 2 minutes, bro. Elongating the stream by 15 minutes just because it's one chatter. Boom, 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 boom. I just want to let him know that I'm toning down the ads in the next stream, so he comes back, dude. Dude, the amount of time I'm investing for a 1 viewer attention, but dude, every person matters, bro. I love chatters. I love people to chat with. One minute. 1 minute. One minute and I will prove to him that the ads are fixed, dude. 40 seconds, the countdown, bro. Yo. Yeah, dude, I have this stupid tendency where I like start a stream and I'm like kind of into it, and then like an hour in I just get exhausted. This happens like all the time to me. It's happened even when I streamed a lot frequently. It's like, and then usually I get over that hump, but there's always like an hour hump. Like, I guarantee if you go to like an hour in any of my stream VODs, an hour in like 15 minutes in, I'm like, bro, I'm done, dude. And then that VOD lasts like 2 more hours, but like, I don't know, man. I just wanted to do this, so like I kind of want to keep streaming, but I'm also like, what do I do then? What do I do? I could just keep playing Mario 64, but I'm kind of getting sick of it, dude. Yo, you're back. Dude, I decided to wait the full 7 minutes because, dude, what the fuck is that ad? I've disabled all ads as much as I can on my side after hearing that. Like 7 minutes? It was up like a little bit. But not even to the max, dude. What can you do the max? Dude, imagine running 22 minutes of ads per hour. That's like almost half the time you're watching. That's so stupid, bro. Twitch be stupid as hell. YouTube doesn't have like as egregious settings. I think YouTube, I don't know. I use YouTube Premium, so I actually don't know how much YouTube stops a stream with an ad. But isn't it just like the same as the kind of video ads you get, which aren't usually too long? Although sometimes you can get unlucky. But I think most of the YouTube ads, like at least 90% of them are like skippable. I don't know. But yeah, I have a gaming channel and a drama channel that I could stream on either, but I don't know. Anyway, I want to continue streaming, especially now that you're here. We're kind of having a bit of a back and forth conversation. But I don't know like what else to play because I was so focused on doing this Mario 64 thing. Why you losing subs? So like I'm in the YouTube drama community, and like sometimes other people and peers in the community can be you know, start drama and create drama and be very drama kind of swirling all around them, which in a sense was also me too, but I basically pissed off the wrong people and they started making videos on me kind of slandering slash over exaggerating some things that like they felt bad about what I did. I apologize for what I can, but you know, drama people are pretty relentless. And then I also came out as non-binary, which I think kind of contributes a bit, but yeah. So that's why I haven't like been streaming for a while. That's part of the reason why. Because dude, people just think I'm cringe now, dude. It's a bit frustrating, but yeah, I don't want to quit because I've been doing YouTube on one of my channels. Let me show you. I've been doing YouTube since like 2011. This is my original channel, and I still have videos that are like my oldest available video is me making a Mario 64 ROM hack. That's kind of why I wanted to kind of make a simple Mario 64 ROM hack, just because I did in the past, and I recently found the ROM file for it and I was looking around and I'm like, I could do kind of like a better job. But it's called Waluigi 64. It's like 13 years old and I have footage of it. Let me see. So I made this like Waluigi model. Get the fucking old recording footage. Yeah, so what I did is I put, it's called red coins on the map. And I actually redid this in my new hack. Where I put all of the red coins for Hazy Maze Cave like behind where the arrows point on all of the maps. And I redid that here. But yeah, it's 2013. I made a little guide to where all the map coins were. I never even finished it. This was like for a demo of it or whatever. The Waluigi model looked cool. I completely forgot how I added that though. Why is a third of the screen black? Because I'm just cropping stuff because I don't want to like accidentally show stuff on my desktop. Now there's nothing like bad on my desktop, but there's been times because specifically with the people who like are trying to hate on me or whatever, I've shown like stuff on my desktop in the past that like, you know, shows like enough information, like it's named something weird or whatever, that people look into it and like find personal info of me and stuff. So I'm just like very cautious of that. Oh, I showed an email like of an alternative email account, and it leaked like some private details about me that I wasn't meant to be public, and people have used that to like embarrass me or like go after me or whatever. I just don't want to deal with that type of stuff. So I'm just very cautious about what I show on screen. Also, I mean, you see here, I've been doing YouTube for 13 years or like longer. I actually started in 2011. This is a 2012 video. So I don't know. I've had people fuck with me throughout like the decade. I just don't want to like accidentally show anything. So I crop the screen a lot and I accidentally cropped too much. So that's why there was black there. But Yep. What? Okay, oldest. Dude, what did I change in the Dark World? Oh, I actually redid this too. Put a red coin there, dude. Yeah, see, like, so let me show you. Okay. Where is? Do you think you're paranoid? Probably. But I gained that paranoia from like actual real life lived experience, so I don't know. But I really am trying to be like less paranoid, but yeah, I've literally been screwed over so many times from stuff that I didn't think was a big deal. So now I'm like paranoid about everything being a big deal, unfortunately. But I'm sure I'll get over it. Okay, yeah, so in Hazy Maze Cave, I did the same thing with the red coins. Where the fuck? Red coins. Yeah, so I put one like right behind here and right behind there and stuff. This one I think is clever. This is the only one that isn't on a map. But I made this one stick out more so you can actually see it. And then there's also a sign here that reads like, oh, there's money here. And then the mission is called arrows pointing to the 8 red coins. So I feel like that's enough tell where it's not like super cryptic. So it's kind of like hacky, like, oh my god, putting a fucking coin behind a wall is kind of like a ROM hacky, like fan made or whatever. But I don't know, I think it's kind of clever. And also, when you think of stuff like, dude, there are some weird ass stars in Mario 64. Like, think about Wet Dry World, the secret like spots or whatever. Like, what, that is definitely one of the weirdest, like, least intuitive stars ever. This boring ass modding again. Dude, the stream was originally called Mario 64 fucking modding. So I figured you came in here kind of interested, at least a little bit in this, like talking about Mario 64. Like this star, you know, the star Mario 64, the fucking hidden secret triggers or whatever. We have to go around and like find these weird cryptic spots. Anyway. I just at least you're talking. Stop coming, dude. You're such a harsh critic. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Damn, I really should have had like a backup plan. I think there's like some Pikmin ROM hacks that might be fun. Do you like Pikmin? Have you played Pikmin? What's your opinion on Pikmin? My whole username is based off of Pikmin, if you didn't know. There's a new version of Dolphin. Fuck. You love the sounds and colors of Pikmin? I do too. I do too. What? Okay. I'll download fucking Microsoft Visual. Usually whenever they prompt me to do that, it's probably for the Dolphin thing, so. But yeah, Pikmin is my favorite game. Dude, okay. There's this website I actually want to talk about. It's called backtologged.com. And you can like rate games on here. And there's like pretty much every game under the sun that's ever existed, even like ROM hacks and shit. So I actually like made a list of like my favorite games because I really wanted to like narrow down like what are my favorite games. Blue Sky, yeah. Dude, Twitter, like I love Twitter and I still primarily use Twitter, but like the way it's run and the features and everything, dude, Blue Sky, like ideally if everyone could just move from Twitter to Blue Sky, it would be better, but Twitter's just such a like, it's been around for so long and so ingrained. But I think the website like works better and is more functional over on Blue Sky. So I kind of do prefer it in that way. But yeah, these are my favorite games, dude, of all time. Top 50. Um, and I put UFO 50 as number 50, but I don't really think it's number 50. I think it'd be higher. Um, like some of the placements can become interchangeable once you get to 50, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's so many like dude, Phantom Hourglass is so underrated. Like I don't know if I'm like just super biased towards it because of nostalgia. But, like I think it is such a good game. There's so many downfall vids when you search your name on YouTube. Yeah, I know. But I've apologized for what I can. I didn't really do anything like too horrible. It's more like just be cringe or be like I guess a bad person in some people's eyes if viewed in a certain way or whatever. Um I haven't really given my side of the story like super publicly online in like a big video or anything like that outside of like some tweets and statements just apologizing for certain aspects because it's like the type of videos and content that is made on me, it's by people and for an audience that don't want me to like apologize and to move on and like, whatever. It's more of people who just want to keep finding little bad things about me to like milk it as much as you can, right? Um like some videos about me are like 12 hours long and it's like why aren't the thumbnails coming out? But yeah, if you like watch the videos and actually see the points, like and know the full concept. I don't know. I know because I guess it's because of me. I'm biased, but yeah, it would be all arguing just like little things. Like actually, it wasn't as I didn't do this, but I did this, or like little adjustments to what they're saying. I don't know. It would just get into like a big mess of like I don't believe you or I think you're lying because a huge crux of a lot of the criticism against me is like, oh, you're a liar. You lie all the time. So it's like whatever I say because people think I'm lying. Which I think that misunderstanding comes from um, me just explaining something in a way that doesn't make sense to someone or me thinking someone means something and explaining it in a way that isn't what they actually mean. I don't know. People have been fucking making videos on me for like a fucking year plus, and I already like kind of forget like half of the fucking points. But yeah, like you'll see, like for example, with this creator, we go to Bowblax and it's like 12-hour video. Like really, we could go to like any part and then it's just like
Just to be
He
clear.
told me crazy shit about fucking Tom.
Yep.
And I
No,
was like,
this
what
was
the
in the
fuck?
works. Don't even like let him slither away from this. He does this. He did this to Tommy. He will make a Twitter versus militia like at you specifically, even if it's something that won't get him views necessarily, or it seems like it's weird. He will make a video like this specifically to fuck somebody.
3 years ago. But I asked Tom. So it's just like yeah, like 12 hours of people just like playing Fortnite and like nitpicking like little things like oh he'll make a video on someone he doesn't like and talk bad about them. Yeah, if I don't like someone, I might make a video talking about them. I'm a drama channel. What are they talking about? Like I don't know. Like all these criticisms. Like whenever I try and listen to any of these criticisms, it just seems like they're just finding reasons, like really stretching to find reasons to hate. Um, but these people have a big enough audience that they'll just uh kind of spread and keep perpetuating. And I guess the way to get out of it is just to like keep uploading, but like I don't know, dude. I've been doing YouTube for 13 years. I kind of just don't want to deal with this type of shit. Tom is Turkey Tom. He's like another drama YouTuber. So basically, like, he basically like made a video shitting on me, and then I uploaded a video recapping like some drama that he was in that he looked bad in. Um, but it was just like recapping old drama. I didn't really say anything like bad about him in the video. I'm actually supportive of his side in this video, and I'm still am because I think he's in the right. But he, as a favor, didn't want me to like archive this because he thought he looked pretty bad in this and didn't want it to be remembered. But then he made a video like shit talking me and being like "fuck Bowblax" or whatever. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll just upload the archive, and I was gonna do it anyway. But now that like, you know, we're not friendly anymore, like I don't need to do this favor of like holding it back. So yeah, this is just like a recap of when Turkey Tom like fucked up by accusing a YouTuber of pyrocynical, like over accusing him, um, you know, and he stepped too far and he got a lot of backlash. That was years ago, and I made a compilation of it because my job on YouTube is to or what I was known for on YouTube is like recapping these big, long, full dramas. So, you know, I think that's what they're talking about in that video. Why no uploads in 2 months? So my kind of gimmick on YouTube is called Twitter Versus, where I will like see like an argument or a situation going on online. It could be about anything, like it could be about Mario Kart, it could be about like iDubbbz or whatever. And I read the tweets about it and just post it. And it's kind of like an objective, like little news feed or whatever for people wanting to have the opinions of the internet archived on any particular drama or whatever. But I've been doing this for 5 years, and I got to a point where I kind of got exhausted, and then with like the hate, like the views went down. So it's like I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I've been doing this for 5 years, maybe it's time to switch gears, because I've been doing YouTube for 13 years total, 14 years actually. So I'm just thinking more like as I get older and about longevity. Like, do I really want to be stuck in this loop of like, you know, reporting on stuff that ultimately like I don't even know how much I care about, to be honest. But I don't know. I guess I'm a bit of in a. What does the hate look like? I mean, I can just like. It's calmed down now, but it's been going on for like a year. Let me go to my YouTube studio, right? Let me give you an idea. All right. So look at the dates of when these videos are uploaded and look at the dislike ratio. And these are just like perfectly normal videos. So this has like you know, 112 dislikes and 449 likes. And we go to the video. It's just me reading tweets about people being hyped about Mario. And he's silly and goofy, but honestly, I think so. It's like, yeah, it's definitely about outside sources, not like the video itself. You know, it's not like I say something egregious in this video about like reading Mario Kart tweets, right? And all my videos have kind of been the same. So if we look at these dislikes, that all kind of come from external factors. I've been like hovering around like, you know, 50 or whatever for like most of my videos, all dating all the way back. Basically, yeah, the hate started July of 2024. So it's been over a year. And like every time I upload, it'll just be like under 10k views, half dislikes. And like I'm a pretty big channel. Like I had 300k at a certain point. If we go to like my most popular video, or even like videos before, like, you know, if we go a few pages back, my channel's doing more healthy, we'll see like 100k. I guess within the last year was slowing down regardless of the hate, but because you can see the like ratios here are normal. It's not like the content really changed. Let me see if I can go by views. Yeah, I mean the million ones are outliers, but like in my heyday I was getting like See, these are more exceptions, but these, like, I have a full page of over 500,000 view videos. And a lot of my videos were getting, like, an average between 100K and 300K. So, yeah, do you do YouTube full-time on another channel? Yeah, I work for other people now, in the background. Part-time, like, between people, but I guess full-time altogether. Well, I used to do YouTube just myself full-time, but it's just become unsustainable over the year. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could address certain things, but again, a lot of the criticism, like, you'll see, like, that's like a 12-hour live stream. It's a bunch of, like, little things like, oh, I made a video on Turkey Tom that wasn't something he wanted to have released by me after he made a video shitting on me, like random things like that, but they'll frame it as like I backstabbed Tom or something like that, even though he made a video on me first talking about how I pissed off Nicholas Diorio. That was the YouTuber I was watching with the 12-hour video. I was like friends with him in the drama community for like 5 years, literally making content with him and helping him grow his channel and stuff like that. And you know, I just pissed him off too much, and he just decided I was cringe enough to make content on it. It's like a wild, like I'm still like, even a year later, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, so inhumane. But yeah, it's either you're friends with this guy or he wants to make your life a living hell. There's no in between. To hook you up, maybe. um, but dude, I need all the work I can get, so I'm taking anything that comes up. But yeah, I don't know. Like, so many of the criticisms are that, and it's stuff of that nature, and a lot of it happened a year ago to where it's like, I don't watch the content on me because I know what happened myself. I don't need to watch this content, especially with these like arguments being so like pedantic most of the time. That's just all these like little arguments of like you did this or whatever, and maybe it comes from misunderstanding. Maybe I did fuck up in a little bit of a way. Whatever. It depends on each individual little scenario, but all of it just builds up to like this general like fuck Bowblax, and like I'm gonna make content on him because it can get views and people want to hate on me. I mean, I was popular enough to a point where like I guess people just got sick of me and wanted to hate on me, and they use this as an opportunity to jump off. I don't know, dude. But yeah, I mean, I could go to any part in that 12-hour video or any video on me, and it's just the most like random ass fucking point ever. Like this one, dude, 1 million views is crazy.
What's the most deep?
Let's go.
His friends under the bus the moment it became beneficial to do so. Unfortunately for Bowblax, he was about to face yet another self-inflicted controversy. But this time, the community wasn't going to give him the benefit of the doubt. By mid-2024, RFC had been on a year-long break, and Bowblax was becoming increasingly unmotivated to create content due to implied mental health issues. So even though he was at his peak numbers-wise with 300,000 subscribers, Bowblax wasn't in the best shape emotionally and lacked access to a community that would give him the validation or respect he craved. This led Bowblax to fixate on the quickest source of validation available to him, Twitter likes. Around July 2024, Bowblax tried to virtue signal on Twitter with a post that read, "Non-binary people are badass and valid by the way," to which Turkey Tom replies, "Thank God you chimed in."
So the way this is framed too is that I tweeted out non-binary people are badass and valid to get random Twitter likes, which like I don't even know how getting likes on Twitter isn't gonna help my YouTube career. Like I guess like over time, if I have a lot of popular tweets, people know me on Twitter. But I make drama content. Like that's not like a tweet that's gonna like help with my demographic or anything. Like I don't know. I just thought I wanted to say that because people don't treat non-binary people with respect. And also, I'm non-binary myself. I wasn't out at the time of making this tweet, but regardless, it came from a bit of a personal place. But also, in general, like, I don't know. Like, every non-binary person I've met has been badass. So, it just didn't seem like... But the way he's framing it is like, I need respect, so... and I wasn't getting it, so I'm demanding it
Under normal circumstances,
by fucking tweeting out non-binary people, which is, no, it was just a genuine tweet. Like, I don't know why this has to be viewed as a virtue signal. And also, I had a ton of respect, like, in general from creators, you know, all over the place. Like, I made content that was generally interesting to people that averaged, like, you know, 500,000 views or upwards to 500,000 views. And you know, it's over time, like this 2020, 2019, 2023, you know, over time, I'm gonna be known, and if I have a decent sub count, my videos are you know, fine or whatever, people are gonna have a baseline level of respect, because, you know, that's just how people are with clout and stuff like that. Or just seeing a successful YouTuber, like, wow, you know, I respect that or whatever. So I definitely wasn't in a position where it's like, I need more respect, I demand more respect from people. Like, that doesn't even make any sense logically, but people just put these assumptions in these videos, like, and this is why Bowblax did this, without thinking about the logic behind it. It's just like, oh, whatever is the most malicious or cringe reason for tweeting out non-binary people are badass and valid, that's the reason. There's no way it could have been genuine, you know. But yeah, the drama is just random stuff like this. I can go to another random part of the video. I could watch the whole video, to be quite frank, but it's just like it's just like a bunch of moments really cut up from various points in like the last 10 years where maybe I'm a little bit over emotional or something, and then people get like annoyed at it and make a video about it like this.
Like, talking about for like fucking weeks that this fucking Black Lives Matter song was bothering you, and then when you were high, somebody gave you the idea to go strike, and you're like, that's a great idea.
Yes, exactly.
It's
Yes,
the fucking
exactly.
guy. It's the guy who got like literally.
And I know why it's bad. Yes, I know why it's bad.
You don't know why. So we had to sit here and fucking argue with you. Why? And if we talked about all this publicly, you have no fucking problem with me, and I don't know who else was in the call. It was either John or Tom. We're having to explain to you why your fucking stupid strike made our fucking archive argument look really dumb.
once again, Bowblax was caught red-handed during a confrontation, and again, he'd resort to irrational outbursts to get his way.
When you asked.
Your apology in an hour and 45 minutes.
No, that's not an apology. There's no apology. That's an explanation. Let me speak. So yeah, I mean, obviously that's not an adult should talk, but this was like, the context is that he was like talking to me with this like tone and this vitriol and this like, I'm trying to dig into whatever for like an extended period of time leading up to it. It was like late at night or whatever. Admittedly, I did bait him because he did say earlier, like in the call, like he was like, oh, I have this like grievance with you, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And in my head, I hadn't done anything wrong in recent times. So I was kind of like baiting him like to just say it, because he just kept like teasing it like, oh, you fucking, you know, I have this thing against you. And it's like, oh my God, you don't want me to bring it up, you'll regret. I'm like, I don't even know what it is. Like, at least tell me what it is or whatever. Because I didn't do anything in recent time. And then he brought up something from a month ago where I struck someone on YouTube, and I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that, because they re-uploaded an old video of mine that I was embarrassed about called Black Lives Matter song. I by the title alone, you can probably tell why. I made it like as a joke, but I was a teenager and it was a long time ago, and I didn't realize. I just wasn't really aware of like how racism actually was. You know, I'm a white guy, you know. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like little moments like these, right? Like little moments like these, and then like over time, I guess it adds up and people get mad, but I still think the hostility is like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not a bad guy. I just I think people need to like chill, but you know, I guess this is enough for people to start really hating on me, you know. But yeah, 1,000,000 views. Fucking nuts. And I think a lot of the hate too comes from like the fact that I think this tweet kind of embodies it a bit, or this comment, where it's like, for my content, I read other people's tweets for a living, like, and I edited it in a very like simple way where it's just like music and stuff in the background. So it's like a very like simple video. Like if we go to, this one's 2019, so let's just go to a newer one like Sneeko, right? It's just like me talking, there's music in the
Hotel got
background.
the Sneeko chair. It's your boy shows a screenshot of Sneeko showing a tweet Destiny made at him in his Discord, adding everyone and saying.
So it's just me like kind of going through it in a pretty vanilla way, and people see this and they're like, "Oh, it's so easy," and because you had this argument with people and people started shit on you, you fumbled the bag real hard because it was so easy to just keep reading tweets. But people don't realize like how much time goes into like organizing, finding the exact tweet, being able to present it in a way that doesn't like even accidentally like lean into a bias either way, because I try to like show kind of everything that's going on. I want to get like a snapshot of kind of the internet's reaction to any given thing like when it happens. So I show like both kind of extreme sides. I think that's also part of the reason why I didn't really have an audience that that would go out of their way to defend me too much from a lot of this bullshit, because like I literally just made videos reading other people's opinions, and I was essentially a narrator. So like I didn't kind of develop that much of a parasocial connection with audiences as strong as other creators who have had a similar size and similar longevity and views and stuff to me have, because it's not personality-based content. So I think it was a lot easier for people to be like, oh, fuck this guy that just narrated tweets. I liked his narration for years, but like apparently he's a bad guy behind the scenes, so fuck him, I think that's like an easier thing to accept rather than just, I guess thinking about it a bit more. But a lot, I don't know. I guess it just I don't really know. I guess I'm very biased towards myself, but I honestly don't know how the hate against me has had so much longevity, because like all of my crimes are like of similar magnitudes to like the little things I've shown in these big exposed videos on me, where it's all these like little things that could be misunderstandings, or maybe I fucked up, but it's like the type of mistake that you can like forgive someone for, especially if you're their friend. But the drama community is an environment where we literally profit off of talking about people. So the more people fucking up, the more potential for a 1 million view video calling me the most embarrassing YouTuber or whatever. Everyone doesn't necessarily go after everyone, because you don't need everyone to be fucking stupid and or whatever, make mistakes to make a video on them. You only need like a certain amount of people, right? But I know when someone sees an opportunity to turn you into that and like make some profit, then yeah, I mean, people have made a lot of money off of me, so maybe that's the motive. They don't really hate me, but they like to over exaggerate it because they get a lot of money off of it. Maybe I don't know. I'm really just speculating, but yeah, it's a miserable economy. Yeah, I agree. And I tried to I definitely played into it with my videos, but I avoided a lot of my personal moral commentaries with some aspects of drama content that naturally come up due to the format of my content. But I definitely, if I wasn't making Twitterverses, I definitely would have made commentary videos that are of similar like aggression towards the people I'm, exposing in said video or is the main topic of. So, maybe in an alternate reality, I would be just as guilty now. I would be making, if it wasn't me, but someone else was doing the exact same thing, maybe I would be making 12-hour Bowblax exposed videos or whatever the name of this alternate person is who's the same as me but not me, but I don't really think so. I don't know. It just seems like, yes, maybe you can be mad at some of the things, but a lot of the things are like either have on the level of like have a personal conversation behind the scenes or like just ask me or whatever. I mean, a lot of people say I bring this up as an excuse. And I'm not bringing it up necessarily as an excuse now, but like maybe as like maybe even a perk, like the fact like I have autism, like just tell me directly. I won't even be offended. Just tell me directly what you think. Like this bothers me or this rubs me the wrong way or whatever, and I'll try my best to internalize it and improve. But because I'm obviously everyone can improve in whatever aspect. But I don't know, all these criticisms. It just seems like not even adult shit. It's just like petty shit. Like, he did something I didn't like. He was mean to this person or said this opinion that I didn't like. But we're in the drama community, dude. If you're not like, your opinions are gonna be hot a lot of the time because people get really passionate about like certain drama topics or whatever. And especially if it's like tied in some real world shit like politics, then you know it's even more justified and even more heated. But I don't even know where I was getting with that. I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, no, I'm just fucking rambling. Do you ever do exposed videos on people? Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't watched every exposed video on me, but at least like with the Internet Anarchist one and some other ones I've seen, it's like, when I expose people, or talk about people, I genuinely try to be as fair as possible. Or if like, you know, there's something that like, oh, it looks like it could be exposable or whatever, I'm just gonna expose what like I see in my opinion, like based on like what I see point blank. I'm not gonna like look for little things that they did in order to make them a bad guy. Like for example, let me see what exposed videos I've made on people. Like let's say like iDubbbz or whatever. He's pretty much openly, you know, fucking up with the creator clash thing. You know, I don't know. He's pretty blatantly making a decision that I disagree with, or doing things that I think are criticizable, and I'm making critiques on them. But like when it seems like with a lot of the content is surrounding me, like I'm not even like making anything provocative. I'm not coming out with a video being like, this is my super hot take, and then people are like, whoa, and making Bowblax response videos. That would make sense. But it's more of just like, I'm like on the download. Like I haven't uploaded in 2 months, right? On this main channel. I've been tweeting. I've been pretty much on the download. Like this stream is like my first time kind of like peeking my head out a little bit, testing the water on Twitch and stuff. And people still like any opportunity to just go out. I'm like, what even is the critique at this point? It's just like bullying for the sake of it being fun. I guess if you have fun with it, sure, whatever. But it makes it hard for me to do my job. And there's a lot of people who like, you know, I got a lot of views, and there's people who are like, oh, I miss the old Bowblax. I wish he wasn't cringe, or I wish this wasn't happening, or whatever. And I try to move past it, but then, you know, I don't know, I just get bogged down by these people who are like just so vulture or whatever. But maybe I'm just making excuses for myself. I don't know. Give it 10 years when your farm page makes enough content for Tom to make a 1-hour video on you. Yeah, I'm surprised how long some videos have been like on me. Like 12 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, like I don't really feel like I've done that much. Even the Internet Anarchist video, which is 40 minutes, it's filled with stuff I did like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Like that stream of like me being upset while the Boo Boss is playing in Sunshine, that's from 2020. That's from 2020. That's 5 years ago. Now, I think what he's showing was slightly, you know, if I were to explain it, I think it's like slightly justifiable. How upset I was, maybe I got a little too upset, whatever. There's circumstances around it. That doesn't make me like a blabbering idiot or toddler, as I feel like the video portrays me as. But even then, like 5 years ago, like, yeah, I don't know. Dude, I could like watch this whole Internet Anarchist video, but even the stuff I'm talking about now, like I know that like someone on like a Kiwi Farms or like someone's gonna like dig into it, or maybe even watching now and like record it and make content out of it of me just talking, you know, openly about this stuff. So it's not. It's either I shut up and ignore it, but then I feel like I'm not acknowledging an elephant in the room, because even like when I make posts to this day about other stuff, people are like, Bowblax, you fucking suck, dude. Please retire, dude. Like this one was like really weird. So I make a take about you know, Willie Mac Show, who talked about getting doxxed, and another YouTuber, and this person is like I agree with your take, but seriously, for your sake, just stay quiet. Even with a decent take, you ain't ever gonna regain what you lost. Still subscribe for what you used to be, or at least what you acted like you used to be. Sorry you fucked this one up. Staying around isn't gonna change shit. Being from the commentary community, you should know that. Rip Bowblax memory, I suppose. Like, what does this even mean, dude? Like, I'm not allowed to make videos because people hate me? Because, like, I annoyed some people? Like, I still exist. My videos are the same. Rip Bowblax memory. I'm here, dude. I'm here. I don't know. Rambling autist. 100% rambling autist with an internet access. 100%. I ramble too much. I'm way too self-conscious with my commentary on stream. If I talk unscripted, like, I'm gonna be, like, just saying my thoughts out loud, and a lot of insecurity because it's kind of, like, I don't know, maybe annoying to watch or whatever. I don't know. I'm not perfect. I'm a bit of a goof, you know, sometimes, but, you know, I'm not, like, retarded. And I do think I have, like, decent opinions on things, like on this, and I'm chill, and I can be entertaining. So I don't know. It's pretty cathartic to talk about all this, but I don't even know if it's like, yeah, it's just so weird when you're in drama. Like, I don't know, dude. It's been going on for a year. I want it to, like, dissipate, and I feel like talking about it more just, like, brings it up more. But dude, whenever, like, for you, like, you didn't know who I was, you look up my username, there's a bunch of hate videos. Like, it's kind of like, I'm in a tough place where it's like, I want to move on because it's like, it's so stupid, it's so petty, it's so long ago that it's just a bunch of different, like, basically friendship type arguments that got portrayed with me looking the worst in the worst light possible because the person who got pissed off at me made, like, a bunch of content about me and, like, talked about me to other people and stuff like that, and I didn't do any of that because I was going through it mentally, just, like, offline for other reasons, which is part of why I did stuff that annoyed this person. And yeah, I was focused on that and dealing with that and other stuff in my life, not internet gossip. So yeah, he got the leg up on all the shit talk on me, and now I'm in I got to a position where, like, I can respond, but it's like he said so much shit and so much, like, little stuff, like, the like semantics with little things and stuff like that, like the examples I showed you, very much a bunch of stuff like that. And it's like, if I go in and try to debunk every little thing, it's just going to be a big hour-long plus video of dumb arguments that most people don't care about. And then the people who do care about it, like the person who's making videos on me, is going to take that and try to frame it in a way where his position is still the correct one, you know? Even if there's facts that maybe warrant a second look at my motives or whatever. I don't know. I'm not I'm not a bad guy, but I'm just trying to chill and exist, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to be a drama YouTuber and talk openly. Almost ever, like, you wouldn't know it if you watch a bunch of drama YouTubers, I suppose, because it's not easy, like, from outside looking in, I suppose. But almost every drama YouTuber is compromised in terms of what they're willing to talk about because it might upset somebody else in the industry or cause shit for them or get videos made on them or whatever. It's a constant game of walking on eggshells, and I'm not good at that. Again, I'm, like, autistic ADHD, so, and I think it's just a large part of my personality, but I think both of those kind of play into and enhance that aspect of my personality where I'm just like, I just want to say shit how it is. I don't like playing these, like, weird social games of implications or fucking you know, keeping the peace or being disrespectful or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be, like, a dick, but I'm gonna say my opinion. And I don't want to be, like, shoved into a clique. But that's just how these things are, especially with the drama community. Again, because our income relies on each other or other YouTubers, everything just becomes political or about content, even with, like, normal Discord personal conversations or whatever. Like the way I'm talking to you in chat right now is not even like a way that a drama YouTuber may talk to another drama YouTuber in private because they're worried about like optics or whatever. Like I've even had people say that they type in DMs as if they're making a public tweet because they know they're gonna get leaked. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I've never like participated in stuff like that because for my channel it's just reading tweets. Any popular situation, there's always some bullshit going on Twitter, and like some real big exposes, like someone being exposed as a pedophile or like screwing over like employee or something like more less interpersonal, more like substantial. Like this is like a wrong thing kind of to do objectively. Like don't be a bad boss, don't be a rapist, criminal. Or like it's just someone just being straight up goofy or whatever. And people can make videos about me being goofy or whatever, but yeah, you get what I mean. I'm just over talking at this point. I'm like so fucking I'm just yeah. I don't know. People will forget. Yeah, I'm hoping that's kind of yeah, which is why I've been laying low. I guess me talking about stuff like this so openly on the stream kind of undoes a lot of that, but I don't know, it's just you guys and you seem chill, so whatever. Yeah, if I discuss drama, I open myself up to being vetted, for sure. But it's just, I think what really bugs me about it is that these were like my friends for like 5 years, and we made content together like a lot. We probably have hundreds and hundreds of hours of worth talking to each other online and offline combined, and it's just to go from that to like the 12-hour videos and stuff and like just endless content about me it's just like a crazy fucking 180, dude. Like all this, dude. Fucking nuts. And to be clear with some of these, like I didn't know all of these are like fully watched. Sometimes like I click on them and I go through them and like it just shows fully watched if like I have it at 0 or 100 or whatever. But I have watched a couple of these, not all of them though. Most of them I haven't. But yeah, it's like it's just nuts. So yo, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. I get that. I meant more in general for drama YouTubers, but yeah. Yeah, it did. It's just, yeah, it's more about who's doing it rather than what's being said, but I'm sure what's being said isn't nice either. Yeah, and I was friends with this guy, wow, like almost the entire time I was doing drama content, so it's like, I don't know, I guess it's just not as fun doing it without friends or peers, as shitty as they ended up being, I guess, towards me or whatever. And I don't regret losing them as friends because they did turn out to be these shitty people, but it is just, I guess, maybe like another reason to why I'm like kind of over the drama thing and want to find maybe a bit of a different direction for my channel. I'm still thinking about that. How long do you think it would take to make a video? A response video? Oh my god. If I tried to address everything, because the thing is, it would mostly, the whole oh god reaction comes from the fact that I would be having to watch like literally 12 hours plus of like Nicholas Diorio or whatever other, I'd have to get more variety than just him, but I'd have to actually watch the videos on me, try to figure out what the main complaints are, and then debunk every little thing. And if I were to do a full response and address every little fucking thing, it would just be, dude, the idea of going through all that is just such a headache because I'd have to listen to myself get like, I guess, gaslit or lied about in real time and then debunk it. I don't know. Like, it sounds easy, I guess. Like, oh, if it's not the truth, just debunk it or whatever. And I have casually here on the stream in small ways, but to like sit down and make a whole video and think about how it's going to be interpreted and just think about that, and then the amount of time that I'd have to be in that kind of state of thinking about something that honestly I should like move past. Like, if the internet didn't exist, like, these are mistakes that wouldn't be talked about past a week of them happening, or maybe a month in some cases. It's like, I don't know, do I really want to make a huge video trying to like spend like literal days trying to find every single argument against me and then trying to debunk it all just for the same people who are looking to hate me, just to take that and use it to say I'm lying. Usually whenever, because I've tried to address things in small bits, kind of like I am on the stream, and even like bigger bits. And usually what happens is like people make reaction content on me and then just say I'm lying about everything, even though I'm not. So it's like, it's hard on that level too, of like, people are gonna go into it thinking I'm a liar, and it's like, I don't know. I think I could make a good response video for people who don't know too much about the situation, but for people who like actually like watched all these videos, it's gonna be, well, maybe if it's just like, I could just do a video responding just to Internet Anarchist. Maybe that would be sufficient. I might think about it. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, you did say that in the comments. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the comments. When I ramble, I just like look away from the chat, like off into the distance. Is it actually worth it? Obviously, I'm just, to an extent, I'm just doing this thing where like people find reasons to like procrastinate or not do something, or not do something they're uncomfortable. Find an excuse to not do something uncomfortable. Like, I know like some of the stuff I'm coming up with are like kind of excuses they can get past, but these are just like my feelings around it that I'm trying to express, right? Or that I'm trying to express, right? I'm moving my mic away from my mouth away from the mic. I don't know if you picked that up, but yeah, so it's more just me venting. But yeah, honestly, realistically, I'm thinking about it now. I could make a response just to Internet Anarchist. It might take a while. It might be worth it. I don't know. I just wish people would see it for being bullshit, just like kind of on their own, of their own volition. But I mean, it is my life, and it's not like something everybody's going to be paying attention to a lot. But I feel like people have paid attention to it enough to where they could see some bullshit. I don't know, but I guess I could make a full response video. But the thing is, then like talking about and making a response video, it like elongates it, because like as Stown was saying in here earlier, it does just perpetuate it. It got 1.2 million views. That's a really good point. That's a shit ton of views. Fuck. Maybe I should. Maybe it'd just be easier. I don't know. I probably should. It's been a year already, and that video has 1 million views. It'd be hard, but maybe I should do it. Man, I just want to make videos and have fun, dude. This is so stupid, but I guess that makes sense. When's the last time someone made a video on you? Is this going up as a VOD? Maybe on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know how comfortable I am with people who are detractors, like combing through this and try to listen to every little thing I say and try to find a fault in it. Because I know there's probably something I didn't say that was like correct or came off as bad or could be criticized. Let's see, when was the last time a video was made on me? Seven days ago? And they're not even that viewed. Yeah, I think maybe it's been long enough to where people can just move on. But then if it's been long enough for people to move on, then maybe I wouldn't want to make a response video. But then again, that video has 1.2 million views. I don't fucking know, dude. Every time a new viewer comes in, you're gonna go on a side tangent? Fuck, that's a good point. Because I can't just keep doing it, because people will ask. That is so fucking true. Dude, Reek, you're really putting me online today, bro. Holy shit. You're actually right. Fuck. Like, it'd be impossible for me to do any streams without a response video, because then every stream just turns to a response video, and I have been, Dude, what is this? I'm just looking at the dude that's on my screen. Dude, this guy's going ape shit.
I went to like 8 E3s, guys. How many packs? 8 E3s. So 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh my god! I have to see that again because it's so fucking funny. Just that expression on Bowblax's face of like, oh, whatever, fucking A, I'm being ignored.
I went to like 8 E3s, guys. How many packs? 8 E3s. So 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Is it really that funny?
Oh my god! I have to see that
Goth
again.
mommy
It's so
t-shirt,
funny.
dude. I'm
Just that
laughing at like
expression on
this
Bowblax's face of like,
over exaggerated. Dude, has it already repeated? No, this is the same.
oh,
He's just saying the same.
whatever,
Thing.
fucking A, I'm being ignored.
Oh no, it did repeat. Yeah, I was blabbing. I said something. Yeah, what? Wait, does this guy go outside and talk with people? Sometimes that shit happens in conversation. Dude, this shit's fucking goofy, bro. Dude, why? Why is it? Dude, he's so overreacting, dude. Anything that's like he could try to present as me being cringe. He's like so fucking desperate for like, Bowblax made a little face. He's so cringe, bro. You're wearing a goth mommy shirt and weigh like fucking 400 pounds, bro. This tipster, dude, he's obsessed with me. And he's just this fucking fatty, bro. Two hours. Bro. God. Did he talk shit about him? Yeah, but dude, it's justified. Dude, he was defending someone having lolly CP on their computer, bro. This guy, like, will defend anything as long as it gives him, like, validation. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nutto. I have some videos about him on my streaming channel, but yeah. Anyway. I've been streaming for 2 hours. And I'm still kind of a bit tired from that hour before. But it's been nice having a talk with Reek and Stoned. And it's been awesome that Killjoy subbed as a Prime. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. And maybe more streams coming soon. Awesome. Alright. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Raid. I'm still on Mario 64. God damn. Let's not raid someone who just has been up. Like, all these are like uptimes for like 2 seconds, bro. Like, I wanted to raid Mega G Wolf, but like the uptime is too short. All these uptimes are so short. Why are the uptimes short? Low. Low to high following. Yeah, I'm rating meta PCs, bro. Use code Bowblax meta PCs. Make a response video, maybe. We'll see. But you got me a lot to. You give me a lot to think about. So, yep. All right. See you guys later.